Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Extreme Tarot. If you guys are Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is going to be your zodiac reading to see what's going on in your no contact love situation. The first thing we're going to do is get one of these Crystal Spirit Oracle cards, and we're going to read from the book to get the vibe of the objective energy between you and your person. So let's see, what is the objective energy between Cancer and their person right now and their no contact situation? Amazonite, I keep seeing that. Oh, no. What is the vibe between Cancer and their person right now and their no contact situation? Is the vibe. Between Cancer and their person. Right now, and their no contact situation. Thank you. We have raw morganite right there. I don't know anything about that crystal, number 46, and then smithsonite on the bottom. Oh my god, I am so sorry. That was me. Okay. So let's just read out the book and then we're going to get the rest of the cards. So number 46, morganite. Sensitivity, gentleness. Oh, hold on one second. I'm like caught up in my microphone. Okay. All right. Sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, the gift of vulnerability, and self-forgiveness. No matter how hard the rock, over time water can alter it, making a path where there was none before. The appearance of this crystal is a sign that this is a time for you to embrace your sensitivity and gentleness. There is no need to be forceful when you can simply be open to what you are entitled to receive. Allow yourself to be vulnerable as this crystal spirit appears in raw, unpolished form. Finding strength in knowing that you do not have to engage in battles that serve no one. You are able to handle whatever dramas are in front of you right now. Your exquisite sensitivity will serve you well, for it allows you to see things as they are. The conscious universe will be gentle with you, and raw morganite spirit is here to let you know that you are not alone, and you have a solid foundation beneath you. So express your gifts of empathy and compassion. You're stronger than you know. Gentle assertiveness is the way now, for the message of raw morganite spirit is to conserve your resources and avoid giving into the drama of battles. People who are wounded may not appreciate you now, so set healthy boundaries, for your compassion and kindness extends to yourself. Express the strength of vulnerability by being honest without oversharing, by letting others see that you are on a healing path so that they may be inspired too. Interesting. So I feel like with this card, like the message that I'm getting is that you could have recently had I guess like a fight or something, or you could have just been feeling like you're like fed up with this connection, but this is the objective energy between you. So maybe things got real, things got raw. Maybe you were like accused of being oversensitive, or you feel like your person was being oversensitive, but there's some kind of issue of sensitivity and maybe like accepting it in yourself and like feeling like it's okay to feel that way. But let's get more. Hold on, let me just get each of your cards. Let's see, for your person, Cancer, what is their energy towards you right now? Their overall energy towards you. We have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And for you guys, we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Interesting. And then time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. And then let's just get one more for each of you. What is the energy? Oh my God. Cancer's person has towards Cancer right now. Come on. All right, there we go. The Mystic Rose. Compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. And then for you guys, Cancer, what is the energy? Oh my gosh. That you're in right now towards your person. There's too many. Okay. Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. And I'm going to just get some of these cards, these little things. So for your person, what's going on with them? You have Scorpio energy, mask, and awareness. And then for you guys, we have root chakra, joy, and true love. Oh, I like that. All right. So yeah, I feel like I can just tell by like your person's energy here with the Scorpio and the mask, and then yours with the joy and the true love. It's like you're not really on the same page right now. That whole like raw Morganite thing, it's like I feel like you're ready with this whole playfulness. Well, first of all, I'm getting a sense that maybe with you almost are trying to play a game or something with the playfulness. It's almost like trying to pretend like your insecurities don't exist or something. It says hidden in plain sight, like the Sub Rosa. It's making me think that you're kind of like mirroring in a way where your person's wearing a mask and so are you, but you're maybe wearing more of a mask of like joy and like playfulness. But it's like masking some like insecurities where you're just kind of like trying to pretend like everything's fine or like, oh, like whatever, like go with the flow of this connection. And like, but I'm almost getting it's not, but you're not being open about the things you're feeling, and that this might be what am I trying to say? Causing you more like anxiety or pain than you're like letting on. And like with your person, because I feel like your person is sort of like aware that there's like deeper feelings here than they're maybe willing to admit themselves to, but they're aware that they're intentionally masking these feelings, but they're like, they feel a lot of like feelings for you here, like compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. But then we have like the surrender energy, where it's like almost like they're willing to let this is just the energy they're in right now, but where they're almost willing to let this sort of go or something, because it says let go and all will work out. I feel like they're not like ready to be authentic and be as raw as you are. And even you feel like you're being raw, but I feel like I was saying, you're wearing a mask too in a way, because you feel like almost, I'm getting a sense that you feel like, oh, this is my true love, so like I'll accept anything that they'll do, almost in a way, like it's okay because like they're really the one or something. And you're trying to just kind of like go along to get along in this situation where maybe this person isn't giving you back what you're giving back. They're not matching your vulnerability. They're not matching your expression of emotion or something like that. All right, so let's see. Let's get the tarot and see what they're feeling for you right now, Cancer. But if that obviously resonated, what I just said, that little spiel, obviously feel free to continue on with the reading. If not, if you want to check my Cancer playlist, I have other readings and stuff, some that are just focused on you, some that are just focused on, you know, your connection or things like that. But and I also have like a pick a card playlist. So what is Cancer's person feeling for Cancer? We have the Nine of Crystals, security and abundance. What is Cancer's person feeling? We have the Queen of Shells, peace and compassion. What is Cancer's person? That's a Cancer card too. We have the Eight of Crystals, dedication, progress. What is Cancer's person? We have the Seven of Feathers, preparation and resourcefulness. And the Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. All right, with the Nine of Shells, gratitude and fulfillment on the bottom of the deck. All right, so what is your person feeling about you? We have this Nine of Crystals here, which is like the not like it's like a card of being independent. I feel like your person is in a really independent energy where they're sort of like the master of like their own domain here. And even like this spider looks like it has like a really like hard shell. Like it's not like a daddy long legs, you know what I mean? It's like one of those like it's got like a like the mask energy I'm getting. Like it's they're sort of like protected, I think, from this loving energy that they feel that they could either express towards you or have towards you, or that they feel coming from you. I feel like they're almost trying to just like keep their head down and stay busy with work or something. Like security and abundance is on their mind, whereas like you have a more emotional intentions towards them. And then the Eight of Crystals here is at like the heart of the reading, dedication and progress. Again, I feel like they're sort of focused on like moving forward. Like they're I feel like they are trying to let this go right now in a way. We have the Seven of Feathers, which is like the Seven of Swords. That mask energy is kind of like very similar. They're trying to like I don't know, what are they doing right now? Maybe they're trying to like start something new in their career. I feel like this is more like career focused, and it's like I feel like this is your energy here with the Queen of Shells, or maybe that's saying that like underneath there is this like peace and compassion and this like feminine energy sort of, but these are all like minor arcana. This isn't, I don't see any major arcanas here. So it's like I feel like right now like the feelings that they have for you aren't at the forefront of their mind. Like they're intentionally, because they're aware that they're masking it. I like that that came out together. So it's not like they're in denial necessarily. It's like they're intentionally suppressing their feelings for you, I would say, with work and things like that. And I feel like this is you, because this is a Cancer card, you know? So it's like their energy themselves. We have a lot of pentacle energy, swords and wands. Like we don't really have any shells, even though we do have the Queen of Shells. I feel like that's a representation of you, especially because it was the Queen of Shells. And this is saying like you're trying too hard, give it time. And again, that's not to say like, oh, you're trying too hard. Like of course you're going to try to be there and love the person that you love, like, you know, and be vulnerable and like risk it all. But I feel like they're just not in an energy where they're ready to take their mask off and open their heart. Like they're holding their heart close to the chest here. They're holding their cards close to the vest. Is that how you say that? Like they're holding their heart close to the chest, like kind of like both, you know? Whereas you, let me look at this card as like a little contrast. It's like almost like they're creating an opening with their hands. Like they're like, you can come in, you know? Sort of a thing. And it's like you're trying to be like the open, vulnerable one, but I don't feel like you're really getting it back. I feel like your person is in a very, I'm getting almost maybe like a selfish energy for just right now, like, and not even selfish in a way that they're being selfish towards you. The word selfish can have bad connotations of, you know, being like greedy or something like that, but I'm not necessarily getting that. I'm just getting like, I need to focus on myself right now. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it almost like ruthless in a way, but like that's like them maybe just like being raw, you know, like they're doing what's best for them in a way, what they feel is best for them. They're wanting to sort of like surrender this for the moment. I'm kind of getting, let's see what their intentions towards you are. But like I feel like underneath like there is this oh my god, I just cut to surrender. That's crazy. Yeah, that's like what their intentions are right now. It's like, but I feel like that was like a note for you, let go and all will work out, because maybe you've been like holding on to this too much. You've been letting things slide too much. You've been like allowing an unequal give and take dynamic to sort of be present, even if it's just like emotionally or energetically. Because again, this is like a no contact situation, but I feel like they're actively suppressing what they're feeling for you. And I feel like it's like heavily on your mind, you know, and you're trying to like think positive about this and be like maybe like deal with your insecurities and things like that. Like this is like learning and teaching. So I do feel like you're trying to sort of work through some of your own issues and accept yourself and things like that. But I don't feel like your person is necessarily like doing the work right now. Let's just see. What are their intentions towards Cancer? What is Cancer's person's intentions towards them? We have hot moon, extremes. So maybe this is saying they would be interested in like a sexual thing, or maybe that's something that happened where that's like some of this, like with the playfulness and the joy, like you were just like sort of going along with the sexual aspect of this connection, and that's kind of maybe what they were mostly wanting. We have flower, moon, blossoming. Oh, this feels like it's taking a turn for the better. And then we have will with waxing gibbous moon. So these are their intentions. Oh no, this is not supposed to be their intentions. It's supposed to be the other deck. Ugh. All right. I don't know. Maybe we'll just mix it up this time and do it this way, since I just like grabbed this deck. But I don't know. Or should I just get the ones? No, I'm going to do it the right way. But let's just remember that we had that like sexual energy, we had the blossoming energy, and the will. But I would like to say that this... No, I'm just going to leave it this way because I pulled these. I'm sorry. I know you probably want to kill me. But it's almost like, because this is a 34 and this is a 33 and it came out afterwards, it's almost like I feel like maybe if you were intimate in some way, or you had some sort of encounter together, and then it's like you took a step back, because it's going from 34 to 33, and then we have number 13, which is like the death energy, where it's like this person like put a mask on, like put this costume on, and sort of like with that death ending energy. Let's see. Let's get this to see how they're seeing you too. But yeah, so right now I'd say their intentions are sort of like, I just got their intentions right now. It says extremes and blossoming. I feel like they're sort of like not closed down to this like forever. Like they're sort of like open to this blossoming in the future, but not right now, I would say. Like right now, they're in a very masculine energy with that will card. It's like they're trying to like will something into existence. There's like a sense of determination up here where they're really focused on their career or something like that. Let's see. How are they seeing you though? I want to know. I'm curious to see, because this is like, it's like they're really trying to like shut themselves down, I'm getting. It says slow, they're seeing you, it says slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. I feel like they could feel like you're maybe rushing things. And then look, this is how they're seeing you, and it says romance, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So it's like maybe they see that you're really trying to show them how much you care about them and things like that. They are recognizing that. Or maybe they notice that if you've like pulled back a little bit too, they're like noticing that. And then we have simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So they're seeing you as like in this energy of maybe being kind and doing like nice things for them. And like trying to bring, and it says kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And then we have that playfulness and joy energy. So it's like they see you as trying to like bring some joy into their life. Maybe like you're trying to almost like mother them with the Queen of Shells, and I'm getting that they almost maybe feel smothered a little bit or something, but at the same time I feel like their intentions towards you are like sexual in nature. So it's like they wouldn't maybe mind like that aspect of the connection, but I don't think they're into like a big emotional thing right now. And probably because their emotions are like more intense than they want to admit to themselves with the Scorpio energy. It's not like they're masking Aries energy, or I'm trying to think of another like like Aquarius energy. They're masking that Scorpio energy. Again, that is a very sexual energy as well. So maybe it's like they're trying, maybe like, okay, like here's a scenario, like if you guys like slept together and now like, and then you're sort of, I don't know, like texting them or something like that, or like trying to show that you care about them or hang out with them or something like that. And they're trying to suppress even their sexuality because they don't want to like lead you on or something like that right now. I feel like right now they're just like, I wouldn't say that they're not about this, because they're intentionally masking the deep feelings that they have, but they're not about exploring this, if that makes sense. But that doesn't mean that the feelings aren't here. But maybe they just are trying to like develop the capacity because to even feel these feelings. But let's see, how are they seeing you? Aloof? Oh, so maybe you did pull back. Athletic and street smart. How are they seeing you guys, Cancer? Mature, strategic. You know, I'm almost getting that this is them, I have to be honest with you, and cheerful. Or maybe not, or maybe it's like almost like you started like matching their energy or something, and that's what they're like noticing. Like maybe that whole scenario happened like I was talking about, where and then they started like pulling back, and then they noticed you like following suit. But it's almost like they think it's like a strategy. Like they're like, oh, they see like what I'm doing, and now they're like changing their energy. It's like almost like they noticed that you're trying to sort of like be aloof, still be like cheerful. And I feel like you are like, you're not being like, hey, like how are you just gonna like hit it and quit it if that happened, or like whatever like kind of went down here, or how are you just gonna like stop texting me all of a sudden, like, or whatever. Like I don't feel like you said that at all. I think like whatever minimal contact that you are having with this person, you're just acting like everything's fine. I'm getting a vibe like that. And but it's like they're seeing that you're doing that, like they're seeing that there's like a strategy, and that like they know you're upset deep down, you know what I'm saying? They're seeing that you're acting aloof, but I feel like they think that it's kind of like an act, and like they know that like you're kind of dreaming about them and thinking about them and things like that. So I guess they're kind of like on the ball here. So if they're trying to act like, ooh, what are you talking about? Like, don't believe them, because I feel like they're sort of like putting on an act too. But I feel like so are you, so you wouldn't really judge them for that anyway. But it's like you're kind of just like, oh, in the name of true love, like I'll just like play this game for right now. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So what are some things that they want to say to you, that they love about you, that they appreciate about you and admire about you? Cancer, what is Cancer's person thinking about? Oh, that's too many. Liking and loving about Cancer right now. Oh. It says you're not afraid to look silly, and that's like, that goes along with that like playful energy. What's something Cancer's person? You're so kind to all creatures and people. Look at that. And then like that card came out too. Like, hello. That's crazy. Maybe that's something they see you as, like an animal lover or something like that. What else? It's way too many. I said I feel like we connect on every level, but love the way you laugh. I just feel like, yeah, they're getting some sort of like happy like vibe from you, like, and that could just be the way you are, but like silly laughter, like it's like almost cheerful. It's like they're really picking up on this like sort of like hyper happy energy in you. You're my perfect match in every way, but like you see, like they do see that like you are compatible or something like that. You see the good in everyone. And one more. You have such an appetite for life. Okay, so that's like the things that they're like admiring about you. And I feel like they are like intrigued by the like the way that you're able to sort of like be so happy and cheerful, and almost like they know they maybe like have done you dirty like a little bit or something like that, especially if this is like no contact and like, or just very like sporadic contact. Like they appreciate that you're not like giving them like a hard time, you know? So let's see what else for Cancer. What does Cancer's person want to say to Cancer right now about how they're feeling? It says, I'm starting to understand you. And I think they are seeing like about the way that you're sort of like, you're smarter than you look. Maybe they always thought you were this sort of like, oh, like this super nice person, blah, blah, blah. But now they're seeing that there's this more smart, strategic side to you that they never really noticed before. And they're like, I realize the only thing I've been fighting against this whole time is my own happiness. And there is some awareness of that up there with the Scorpio and the Mass card. It's like they're realizing that they're intentionally like closing themselves off to this. I know I have to save myself and you can't do it for me. And maybe they feel like you would because you're such a good person or something like that. Like, but, and maybe this isn't like what they're actually thinking right now, but this is just a message for you that like you can't like save this person. Like, you can't just like go along to get along and get them to like change their mind like that. It's almost like, if anything, with that raw morganite, that's sort of like an invitation for you to like own what you feel and speak up if you're upset with this person. You're my first thought in the morning and my last at night. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about you a lot. What else? When I come back, I'm coming back right. Yeah, like they do, and that came out right over this blossoming card, where it's like, again, they could see this happening like in the future, just not right at the moment, you know, something like that. Thoughts of you keep me up at night, and I want to kiss you more than I've ever wanted anything. So if you, even if you haven't like slept together, maybe like they tried something like that, or like, oh, like, do you want to just like hook up, make this like a hookup thing, which maybe you either did go along with it or you didn't, but it's like they definitely like want to again, but it's like they're holding themselves back, I feel like, from it. Maybe like in order not to like confuse you more or something like that. So let's get, the final thing we're going to do is just get some advice from the angels with this deck here, the Journey of Love, and just see what they have to say to you. It says Sacred Convergence, number 28. Okay. There is a coming together happening within your body and soul, a unification of all that is within you. This is akin to traveling to a strange land, as all sorts of new sensations, not all welcome at first, begin to make themselves known to you. If you are experiencing discomfort within your own body, or uncertainty and a sense of expansion to include more of life in your thoughts and feelings, then you are conscious of this sacred convergence. It is like two worlds or more colliding. If you are sensitive, you will feel it happening as an important event, without necessarily having a physical situation to attribute the experience to, or upon which to hang an explanation. You may also be encountering this in a very physical sense by finding yourself in situations which you previously would have avoided. You may be meeting people and thrown into relationship with them, apparently more by circumstance than by your own conscious choosing. This is a meeting of you with your shadow, and something to rejoice in, even if it is uncomfortable at times. Be gentle and loving with yourself, and kindly seek to find the beauty in what you are learning about yourself in your interactions and experiences. You are a wise soul seeking to know yourself rather than judge others. You are a very kind person. That's just me saying that, not in here. Remember your divine perfection as you are thrilled and challenged in this time of great growth. You are guided to be curious, as though traveling to a foreign land, and remaining open to experiencing its treasures. This oracle holds a message for you. A deeper part of yourself is calling you forward. Any discontent, struggle, anxiety, or fear is a subconscious recognition of this. Don't worry. You are a unique plant in the divine garden. You don't have to know what plant you are in order to grow. You just need to live each day, and the growth happens naturally. Then you can see over time the beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you. It will be a revelation to be relished. Love it. All right, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. Obviously, if you like this reading and you want to like, comment, or subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Bye.